Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back once again to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Mark, and today I'm going to be showing you a brand new 2021 Verona LE. Stock number on this unit is 5N201235. This unit just arrived, so we're happy to be getting some of our 2021 inventory in. We're playing catch up a little bit. We had a pretty good snowstorm yesterday. I think this is Cherish's 5th video of the morning, and it's cold. We're going to do the outside rather quickly and try to get some heat back into her toes as soon as possible. But let's start right here. Again, this is the M2 chassis, the 106. These are built with the Cummins 350. It's an 8.9 liter engine. Develops 350 foot-pounds or 350 horsepower and around 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. One of the things you can see right here, how easy it is to access your fluids. Any maintenance that you're going to be doing, on the rig, you can do from one side or the other. If you look down in here, you can see they're heavy-duty springs. They've got that little bell crank unit and the tuned shocks they have here. These units have an air ride rear end. It is a shock and leaf spring front end. It is a truck made for towing heavy loads, so it's a little bit of a heavier chassis on here. Let's come on around the other side. And as we're moving around here, a couple things I'll point out on this side. You have your air manifold here. You've got your dryer, fluids, easy to access. This is just a great engine to work on if you have to do anything. Very easy to get to. And I like to demonstrate how this cap, the wind can't catch it and make it slam down. It's got struts on there so it sets nice and soft. And right here we lock it down, we're all set to go. Okay, another thing that this unit has is the collision avoidance. You can see it's got the monitor up in the windshield. You have your on-guard system down here. There's actually sensors in the front that sense out in front of you. Up above, they're keeping an eye on the traffic, so if you've got cruise control on, somebody starts to slow down in front of you, it gives you a warning. You also have sensors on both the driver and passenger side that look out sideways. So when you get in here and turn it on, you hear that kind of power up. It lets you know that all the monitors are working. Let's move down the passenger side here. These front 3 compartments are basically storage, and you've got your aqua hot in here. This is the 450 diesel burner. It provides your furnace, your hot water, engine preheat, and so forth, and it runs off the diesel. There's no need for propane on this unit. You've got 105 gallons of diesel. So you're unlikely to run out if you're dry camping in cold weather and have to run that furnace all day long. Here we've got a couple storage compartments, and you see the air hose there. There is a connection up here up in the front to your compressor. So if you need to air up your tires, or maybe you're towing a Jeep and you're going to go on a ride on some gnarly road, you want to dump the pressure on your Jeep. When you get back, you can air them back up for highway driving. Another thing, look at this compartment door. 2 latches there, a single handle. This is one of the best in the business. When they shut, they are closed tight. Very large storage compartment here. Those bars you see in there actually are for your slide outs. They provide them, although not a lot of people use them. They would keep them from maybe jiggling out when you're going down the road if you feel like you want to lock these in tight. As we move down, this has got a 32-inch television and outside entertainment center. This one does pull out, and then it tips and tilts downward for you. USB hookups, you do have 110 power source here. As we look in the compartment underneath it, you see the Truma refrigerator freezer, and I really like this one. It's a little bit larger than what they used to use, and you have 2 compartments that can be set at different temperatures. So if you want one just for drinks, one for frozen meats and stuff like that, great little feature. And then also over here, you can see we've got our hoses for our central vacuum. We've also got a place to connect right here. So you can clean out all your compartments outside or take it inside and vacuum. Moving around the back, this is like most of your truck mount, your Super Cs. They're made for towing a heavy load. You've got a 20,000 pound tow hitch here. You also have a hookup for your Voyager camera, for your brake control system, and you've got the big, this is a 2.5 or 3 inch receiver. It does step down if you're using a regular 2-inch receiver. And then great looking cap on the back. You do have your rear monitor, you have side monitors on this, so you're always aware who's around you, who's coming up. You might be pulling a trailer where you want to keep an eye on it in the back. Over here, some more storage. You can see we do have a 50 amp cord on a power reel. That's always a great feature, especially in the cold. Those 50 amp cords get pretty rigid and can be tough to roll up by hand. 8,000 kilowatt or 8,000 watt generator is standard, and this is the diesel, the quiet diesel. We've got it running today to get a little heat inside. Coming down to this compartment, this is where we've got our dump valves. We can hold our sewer hose in here. You have your outside shower hose. There is a whole house water filter here. You've got your dump valves, your black tank flush, cable input if you're using maybe a portable satellite. Everything's easy to access right here. Renegade just does a beautiful job in the way they trim it out. These 2 compartments here, it shows you where your hookup is for your black and gray dump. Your tanks are up above here, but one thing I want to point out, this has 12-volt tank heaters on them. So if you are out in cold weather, you've got some extra heat for your holding tanks there. We move to this compartment. Again, just a storage compartment, and you can see they are getting a little bit of heat down in here. Over here we've got our inverter. This is a 3,000 watt inverter, and you also have the solar charger plugged in this compartment. This unit happens to have 3 175 watt solar panels on it, and one of the great improvements for this year is the lithium ion batteries. So we've got 6 lithium ion batteries. You can be off the grid a long time with this. Run things off your inverter. You don't necessarily have to fire that generator up. And then we do have fuel fills on both sides. I believe the DEF is only on the driver's side here. And then if you do want to plug in and preheat your engine, you've got a place right there. Get this back down. All right, let's move around inside. One of the things I noticed, and it's the first time I've noticed it here, as you go up the steps, they've got your built-in little rugs there. Normally we have pieces of carpet that are loose, you can trip on them. I like the way they kind of integrated this into the steps. And as we step into the house, I'll let Sherry stand there by the fireplace. It does kick out a lot of heat while I show you around the front of the cab. First of all, the Verona LEs are triple slide units. You have the 2 opposing slides up front, so it opens up to a great area. This has got the honey maple cabinetry, which really is a great looking cabinet, and we have, river stone is the color of the interior here. Another nice feature, polished porcelain tile, and they run it all the way back to the bathroom. A lot of these had carpet back in the bedroom, but this year they have the option you can put tile all the way back. Why don't you come on up here and show you around the dash a little bit. First of all, these are air ride seats. They're adjustable, they do spin around, very comfortable. I told you we're on a lockdown front end with shocks and leaf springs, so this air ride seat helps make it a little bit more comfortable. And I just want to fire this up so you can hear your on-guard system. Right here's one of the monitors. Well, I guess I've already, there we go. That lets you know we're ready to go. So now we're kind of monitoring everything to the side and out in front of us. So as you're pulling out into traffic, if somebody's speeding up that you might not notice, it'll give you a warning signal. Got a new monitor here. Nice thing about this is it's removable, this Garmin. So if you want to take it out and use it, you know, out on your picnic table trying to figure out where you're going to go today, all of your apps and everything are right here at your fingertip. Again, this is a 6-speed Allison 3200 transmission. This coach has a gross weight of 34,300 pounds. That's with about 6,000 or 7,000 pounds of cargo capacity, and you have a 60,000 pound gross combined. That means, you know, with your trailer, with a 20,000 pound trailer back there, you know, you can still tow roughly 6,000 or 7,000 pounds inside. You have 150 gallons of water, so you got to figure that's somewhere in the 1,100 or 1,200 pounds. So they're made for carrying heavy loads. Great dash, very convenient, easy to use. Do have the engine brake over here. You have hookups for backup cameras. This is to release the pressure on the tag axles if you have one. This one here doesn't. Window controls, your cruise control that you set right here, parking brake. Lane alert, you can shut this off. Sometimes, you know, when you're driving and you're crossing lanes, you don't want to hear that, you know, that alarm all the time. Your engine brake, this your regen, it has to do with your DEF tank and your combustion chamber back there. You can force the regen rather than waiting for it to do it by itself. Again, very simple cab, easy to navigate, comfortable seats, great ultra leather seats with lumbar support, and they are heated. Show you a little bit of the storage up here. Now this has just got your charger and your inverter controls up here, plus your equalizer system, a full 4-corner auto leveling system. On both sides you get a little bit more cabinet storage, and if you look, there's a 110 plug on both sides. As we move back, we've got an 18-foot residential refrigerator here, and just a lot of storage. These electric refrigerators have become so efficient, it's practical to run them off the batteries and an inverter. And with the new lithium-ion package, you can, like I say, dry camp a long, long time, keep your food cold, not worry about running your batteries down. Over here we have a nice pull-out pantry. And all of these are soft closed drawers. Like I pointed out, they are dovetail joints, solid wood cabinetry, and every one of these have the soft close feature in it. You also have a little bit more storage space here. I really like what they've done under the sink. They give you a large trash can and plenty of room for other storage, cleaning supplies and stuff. That happens to be your subwoofer down there for people that are wondering. Up on top here we have a true induction cook surface. And when you're not using the cooktop, look at the counter space you get here. It really is a lot of room. This has got, I think they call this the farm sink, which is one large sink with residential style fixtures and sprayers. A couple more storage areas up here. We have all your manuals, warranties, and so forth. This TV pulls out. And the nice thing about this, I kind of want to demonstrate the fireplace a little bit. I'm going to turn these lights off. I've got a master switch. So I can feel the heat back here. If you look at this, you got a on and off. Your flame there, you've got a few different choices. So at night, if you want a little atmosphere lighting, you can do that. You can also brighten and dim that flame. And then here you can see our controls. I am turning the heat up right now. That's what we're seeing here. I'm going to turn it up all the way. And then we also have a 2-speed fan. So now that this fan's on high, the furnace is on high, if you're down to 50 degrees, let's say, you might not need to turn on that aqua hot. You can certainly heat this area electrically just off the fireplace. Okay, across from the fireplace, this has got the theater seating. And again, it means you don't have a sleeper here, but if you don't need the extra sleeper, this is a great way to go.
Well, in fact, you fold that middle thing up a little place and sleep there.
Well, yeah, you could actually put somebody here. You do have the footrest here. The dinette converts to a sleeper. I'm not going to convert it all the way down, but a lot of times when you're looking at these and you're wondering if the dinette converts or not, look for this handle under here. This is a release, and that little angled piece sort of tips you off that this turns into a sleeper. The extra cushions are back on the bed, but you know, certainly a couple of kids could sleep here, large enough for one adult, so you do get some extra sleeping space. And then if you look under here, you have 110 and HDMI on each side. I guess I can turn my lights back on. No.
You can just hit that master switch.
Yeah, I can hit them all with the master. And you've got several of these. These are a Firefly multiplex wiring panel. There are several of them throughout the coach. Main one, of course, when you come in the door. So when you're leaving, the nice thing is I can hit one button and turn off everything. I don't have to go through each individual room without turning my battery disconnect off. Again, right here is your main control. So your slide out controls here. When it's time to start, you can start your generator here, or you can set your auto gen start. When the batteries get down to 12 volts, it'll kick on by itself, charge things up. You can even set these at a certain temperature. If you're out hiking, your dogs are here. If it heats up too much, the generator will turn on the air conditioner for you. So just a real handy panel. There's a master switch for all your lighting, or you can go through them individually. Right now we do have the generator on. I don't have the aqua hot on. We're getting enough heat right now from the fireplace, and we have heat pumps in the air conditioner, so it's not all that cold. Step in here. This is the half bathroom. This is a bath and a half floor plan. Beautiful job with the accents, the backsplashes, the solid surface countertops, fantastic fan. So if you do have guests, they don't have to come back into your bedroom. You have a these are always kind of hard to get your finger into. There we go. And this is a solid wood door. You step into the bedroom area, we have a stackable washer and dryer. And again, as we get back here, you can see the tile runs all the way into the bedroom. That's a nice feature, actually. Used to be carpet back here. So yeah, why don't you step in? And one of the things I wanted to show you, you do have plenty of places to hang your clothes. You have wardrobes here, here, and on top over there. So there's a lot of wardrobe storage, even though you don't have a full slide out closet. And then you have more shelf storage here. Your DVD player for the bedroom, and you do have a 32-inch TV here. Resettable 12-volt fuses. And then these are your breakers. Easy to access, nicely trimmed out. They just did a great job. Your bed, you do have a 72 by 74 inch. It's a full king bed. These are the cushions, by the way, for that dinette table. On each side of the bed, you have a platform. So if you have a sleep apnea machine, maybe you just like to plug your cell phone in there. You do have 110 and HDMIs on each side of the bed. And then again, under here, not only do we have storage, but we have a panel here for your light switches, for your generators. So if you're laying here in bed and it's time to shut everything down, you can do it right there. Let's move back into the bathroom. Now the shower has a one-piece fiberglass surround in it with a built-in seat. Has a little skylight above it, so if you're 6'4", 6'5", you still have plenty of room to get in and take a shower. And you can see there's plenty of cabinet space, medicine cabinet, and you have more room for storage over here. A little bit more room up here. Renegade did a great job of putting in shelves everywhere. Even though this is a 40-foot Super C and you give up part of that living space because of the engine compartment up front, you still have plenty of room to take everything you need if you're going to full time in a coach like this. A couple other nice features. You have a ceiling fan in the bedroom. You have a couple of fantastic fans, one in the bathroom, one out by the kitchen. What else do we have here?
How many AC units?
Yes, 2 air conditioners on the roof, and they both have heat pumps. I can feel the heat coming out right here. So when it's real cold, there's just not a lot of ambient heat to to reverse that process. But it's not too bad today with just the fireplace on, the heat pumps on. We really don't need to turn on that aqua hot. So once again, this is a 2021 Verona LE 40 LTS model, brand new model. Let me give you my information. If you have any questions on this unit or any of our units, please reach out to us. We can do a video walk around on just about anything that you'd like to see. Sorry we missed our RV video yesterday. We're playing catch up a little bit, but the weather has turned here in Colorado. If you have any questions, please call us or come out. We're open every day. You don't need an appointment, and let us know how we can help you. Once again, my name's Mark Love, and until next time, happy trails, my friends.